What's up, people? Y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Boosie, man. Street Knowledge Podcast. Rocking on IG, Facebook. Where y'all at out there, man? Where my people's at, man? Today was a hot day, even though it rained a little bit. Real. But you know you can't stop. It's supposed to go on, man. Immaculate, what's good? What's the word? Everything good, man. Everything good. We got a lot of things going on out here, man. They got sex, money, murder now. They got a new Rico on them. They got 30 of them that locked down there in Georgia. Facing life, facing the death penalty, facing 30 years. It's crazy. B-Pipe, what up, boy? Need to call you too. Need you to hit me. I'm gonna hit you later on. Okay, what up, Romeo Madoff? Yeah, you be on my podcast. That's what's up. Salute to you, my G. Appreciate the support. Word up. But yeah, they got the sex, money, murder new indictment going on. They got the Puff trial going on. This Puff trial is sounding kind of crazy right now, man. It's sounding. It's like a gift and a curse. Because he locked up for having a heavy sexual appetite, something I never even heard of in my life. I've heard of people addicted to sex, but I mean, that's what I'm hearing on the stand sound crazy from Cassie. Crazy. 3-4 days of some Rambo sex, the way they talking, man. That's crazy, man. The baby oil, you gotta rub it down. People peeing on each other. The baby oil, you got, you know, the so-called drugs in it. It relaxes your muscles and make you, you know, I guess feel relaxed for the actual whatever, the pleasure it's supposed to be going on. I don't get it how they get all the pleasure out of that. I mean, it must be something that they doing that, man. That's crazy. Yeah, them all pills had Diddy on being real kinky. You got to be taking some pills and all that to want to actually participate in that type of stuff, man. That's crazy. But one thing I don't like, sending a brother to jail and making up these laws on our powerful brothers, man. That's all it is. Some laws made up to get rid of a brother that's powerful, that influence a lot of people, so they figuring out a way to do it, but it's starting to look like they about to crash, because at the end of the day, they utilizing Cassie, but Cassie was a person that liked what was happening, kept doing it. She also admitted that she liked doing it, just not as long as Puff liked to do it. But she liked the activity. Then they got a guy that said, they had Cassie saying Puff peed on her, peed in her mouth, or had the dude pee in her mouth. But the guy said no, Cassie asked for that to happen. So yeah, it's kind of strange. Puff got a serious team going on right now with him. They picking out or picking off those accusations left and right, picking them off, man. It's just crazy how we better pay attention, because we are in danger out here, man. We are in danger by our own police. They get with the prosecutor. The prosecutor helped the police lie when they make up stuff on us and pull us in there. And now it's even with the prosecution trying to actually bring up a Rico, and everything that's going on is not a Rico. The way he's charged is a Rico. What we hearing right now is not a Rico, unless they got something up under their sleeves that they getting ready to bring out later. But you know, you want to, when they fighting these cases, you want to come out with a bang with what you got, and then ease it on down. But if they doing that to Puff, what's going to happen to one of our next rich, black, successful movie, music, or whatever industry our black urban culture want to so-called, you know, might be, won't call it a leader or somebody that got big influence. It's showing y'all what's happening right now. People better open their eyes up, brother, because they getting ready to lock a lot of other people up with the made-up Rico, and then you have to figure your way to get out of it, and you got to spend all that bread to get out of it. They don't have to spend money to bring charges up on you, but when they bring the charges up on you, you got to spend money to get up out of it. And a lot of y'all in these gangs and all that, I can't tell y'all what to do, but they done figured out a way how to bring people down. That's a part of gang movement. Once they target you, you ain't gonna know you being targeted. You're not gonna know who's inside of your movement that's working with the government, man. It's clear as day. Brothers go to jail, didn't snitch, didn't rat, but come home. They don't got no money. They don't have no way of figuring out how to get some money. Times has changed. First thing they do is go down to that federal building where they are hiring like a job and sign up to be an informant and get paid $100,000 a year. And now they up under y'all. You looking at them like, oh yeah, that's Mikey Mike. That he went and held it down 5 years, 6 years. Yeah, he good money. He solid. Not knowing he went and signed up and took that application to be a rat, or be an informant, and be around you every day. They're around you every day. Everybody that hang out on blocks like New York and the blocks, even down in North Carolina, certain people hang out in their neighborhoods. Everybody come out probably the same time every day playing dice, shooking the job and talking about the best rapper or whatever, making y'all little moves, hustling a little bit on the block. And he done went and signed up after doing 5 years and being a real stand-up dude, just took the opportunity to come and be around y'all and be an informant. Because he couldn't figure out a way to make some money out here when they got internet everywhere. Plenty of ways to make some money. But instead take the cheap ride out and sell us out and send us to jail. Now I ain't saying that, you know, be careful so you can hustle, sell drugs and all. That's what you choose to do. That's what you choose to do. But it's hard to do it now because we don't know who is who. It's us against us right now. It's not us against the police no more. They don't do no work, none, like they used to. Have to get out, investigate, sit up in the cut somewhere. Only time they sit in the cut now is when they send the informant in, let them be wired up and get conversation from y'all. And they sitting in the cut somewhere. And that's it. Eating their little donuts or whatever food inside of a van somewhere. And then they take down all the, you know, the wiretaps and writing down information. And they give it to the prosecutor, and the prosecutor got a team that they sit down and they write it all up, how it can be done to bring down the 3, 4, 5 people that is around talking. Y'all better be careful out here, man. It's dangerous for us right now, man, in our culture. And I'm only saying our culture because it's the majority of who they bringing down now with these Ricos. Gang members and big celebrities, man. And they don't really be having nothing. But you got to fight to get out of it. You are guilty until proven innocent, instead of the way the Constitution wrote it up. We are innocent until proven guilty, man. And we've been preaching this for the longest about these little young dudes thinking that they out here doing something slick. I told dudes, what make y'all think y'all bigger than all the kingpins that ever got caught and locked up? Then nobody could be a kingpin no more. They not even letting you get kingpin status no more. Back in the day, the feds wasn't even thinking about no little dudes. They was going to the top, and then they'll sneak and grab a little dude here and there. But now they are locking little dudes up catching them quick, and then putting them back out there to work. Now when they come back around you the next day, everybody leave off the block, shucking and jiving, playing dice, all of the above. They go home. Everybody, all right, see y'all tomorrow, I'm out. See y'all tomorrow, I'm out. Everybody leave, go home. There's 1, 2, or 3 of them dudes that y'all think going home, and he going to report to them. Then he'll wake up in the morning and tell you, yo, I'm home, I'm about to come out, where y'all at? Okay, I'll meet y'all on the block. And already got his new assignment for the next day. So, you know, a lot of cats don't believe it until it happens, until they get put in them shackles or them cuffs, man. It's very serious out here right now, man. It's not a game. Not a game. They just got sex, money, murder down in Georgia. 30 of them. And some of it is for murders and stuff. That's another thing I tell cats. You can't be the tough guys and watch this TV and think you're supposed to murder everything. One of the guys, they said, got murdered because he wanted to leave the game. One of the other guys got murdered because he was supposed to have been having sex with a minor or got her pregnant or something, and she was older, and you know, they looked at that like a pedophile, so they disciplined him by stabbing him up and all that. And they lured him somewhere and made him think like everything was cool. Yeah, come over here. Took him somewhere and took his life. Or one of them, I think, said tried to take his life or maybe took his life. It don't matter. Somebody on the inside knew about that. And these DAs got that information. They sit in their offices all day, man. The police don't do nothing, sit in cars. They get the information. When you go in court, you be like, oh, wow, how the hell they knew that? Where they was at, in the trees? Or they on the wall? No, they got the info from your best friend, your homeboy you thought was thorough and tough. The tough guys is the one that tell first. BBS boy Wayne, what up? He said, yo, sad times we living in, and that's a fact. It's sad times we living in, and it's very dangerous for us right now. They trying to put all us back in slavery, man. They trying to have us extinct. They trying to have us locked up, and our kids growing up without a father get to run outside and do ignorant stuff because some women get fed up that they feel that they can't even handle this child and let them just run wild, and that start creating a gangster. And to keep it honest, a lot of our kids are smart. A lot of them is smart. I tell my family members when they got little kids and they 5 years old, and I can tell when they're ahead of their time, I tell them, you better stay on them and keep them doing stuff inside of the school, playing basketball, football. I don't care if that's the only thing we got to fall back on to, you know, they say black people, only thing we want to do is do sports or be a rapper or something. I don't care. Keep them in sports and all that. You got to keep them busy, because if not, he going to take them smarts to learn how to, you know, step the dudes and tell them, yo, you better have 10,000 for me a week, man. And don't let me catch you. Don't let me come around here and ain't got it. He gonna know how to send dudes at you in a manner of you wouldn't know how to get up out of that trouble, or send dudes at you and spank you. And so it could go either way with these kids growing up smart. And when the fathers ain't in the home, it's sad. But now a father don't always have to be in the home. He could be somewhere else, not with the girl no more, but it's still at least a father's around. But they making these laws that's sending us to jail, and and look at the police now. They shooting and killing us on camera and still get away with it. They just know it was justifiable that he shot the man in the back, pulling cars over illegally, illegal searching, and then send you to jail. You got to figure out how to get up out of it. Don't even have a warrant, but they still keep giving you a court date to come to court. And they don't even have a warrant from when they first pulled you over. Now, once you get downtown and start talking, you incriminated yourself, it's a wrap. Now they got you. They'll work it off of that. But if you go downtown and don't say nothing, 9 times out of 10, they'll keep you coming for 6 months, 7 months, and they ain't gonna have no choice but to dismiss it if they can't produce the paperwork, if you have a lawyer that fight it on that. But still, who got time to go through all that? Then they bother people that ain't even doing nothing wrong. If you keep telling them, yo, get out of my face, I don't need to answer your questions, because you don't have to answer no questions if you just sitting there, especially a passenger. You don't have to say nothing. I don't got to give you that. You pull him over, talk to him. And then they lock you up. And you get locked up for obstruction, or then they'll say resisting arrest. And now you are downtown with a bail, should have been at work the next day. Then you get fired, lose your job. Now after you lose your job, your house, your bills, everything is at stake right now. It's dangerous for us to even come outside now. It's even dangerous for us to go to work. It's dangerous for us to go to work, man. We go to work, police just feel like the next one I see, I'm pulling them or I'm bothering them. You might just jump out your car to walk in the grocery store and they say, hey, come here, let me talk to you. And you looking back like, what? Come here. Now I got a call that somebody was wearing the same color you was wearing. All right, what they got to do with me? What's your name and ID? I don't have to give you. I didn't commit a crime. So I be trying to tell dudes, man, this every time. Don't argue with them. If they go ahead and violate your rights and lock you up because you didn't want to show them your ID, I know you don't want to go through it, but the only way to beat them is to let them cuff you or ask them, are you threatening me with arrest? And make sure you have them cameras out videotaping. If you are you threatening me with arrest? If I don't tell you my name? If they say yeah on camera, yeah, you will be arrested if you don't tell me your name. That's automatic lawsuit. Automatic. So if they threaten you with arrest and you got it on camera, do you say, all right, well, I'll give you my ID now because you threatened me with arrest, but you will be hearing from my lawyer. And they don't have no wins after that. A lot of them won't say, I didn't tell you that. I'm just saying, I'm asking for you. All right, well, I'm not showing you my ID if you ain't telling me that. What I'm detained for? You don't have no articulable reason of suspicion to stop me. So a lot of people need to learn this. We need to teach our kids the constitutional laws, man. That's what they need to know when they walk outside, so your kids don't be arguing with the police. I ain't do nothing because they know they didn't do nothing. Argue with the police. No, if they know the law, they don't got to know all of them. They just need to know the first few that will back the police up off of them. Because if not, they start arguing with the police, and that's why a lot of them are shooting and killing our young teenage boys out here, man. We need some lawyers to do pro bono. At least do a class once a week. We know y'all went to school to get y'all degrees and become a lawyer, and y'all paid y'all dues to that. That's a fact, but give back. Go to a community center, have once a week to teach these kids constitutional laws. That's all you got to teach them. You ain't got to give them the whole insight. But we don't got none. But these lawyers, they want to charge us $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 and want you to support what they got going on. And if not, they don't care. They leave you in jail. So that's a lot to take in too. That these lawyers is eating off us like they digging their hands in the pot too. They don't care. Who's stepping up for us right now? Nobody, man. Nobody's stepping up for us. We got to start attending these council meetings in our own neighborhoods. A lot of us, and that's including me. I'm working on doing all of that now. I'm putting together a program. It's called the Bugaboo Program. We pick an inmate. I know y'all see some streets that say adopt this street. So if you adopt that street, you get to clean it up and keep it clean because you're a person that just want to participate and, give back to the community. So you'll keep that street clean on your own for free enough, and you just be a person that, get awarded for that. I want to create that with people. Pick an inmate that is locked up. You don't know him. I mean, pick one that's got a real crime that he have a chance of beating with. We're not talking about no sexual predators and none of that. People that's in there that really need help, because these public defenders don't go and see these inmates. They get assigned a public defender, which they say you can talk. Either you have a lawyer or we'll supply one for you. They supply one for you just to say that they doing something, which the public defender work for them. But we need to have people pick a inmate and call these lawyers. Yo, I represent David Taylor, man. Why he said you ain't been answering. You gonna get voicemail a lot. Leave them messages. If you can take time out of your day, go up to the public defender's office and ask to look for this lawyer. To the point where they're gonna get mad because people that's in there don't have nobody to hold them down, nobody to call them call these lawyers all the time, these big public pretenders all the time. But when you got time on your hand, yeah, we got to bug them. It's called a Bugaboo program that I'm putting together. I'm doing it through a non-profit. So I'm putting that together now. Hopefully that create a trend worldwide. Because it ain't right. A lot of things we can do to prevent this. A lot of these prosecutors are winning these cases with people that did do nothing wrong, but they sit in jail because they don't have bail money, lawyer money, and they sitting there eating that food. They get tired to the point of being in there, and the prosecutors will prolong the case, put it off for another date. Nah, come back next month. Like, damn, man, I'm ready to get this over with now so I can get out of here and figure out what's going on. After they make you sit there for a year, maybe 2, depending on where you at, what state. Now you in there, you tired of being in there. Then now they'll come with an offer. We offer you 2 years. You might been in there a year and 6 months. They offer you 2. First thing you're gonna do, man, I'm jumping on that, man. I ain't did nothing wrong, but I ain't got no wins with this. I'm good, man. Get it over. I'm tired of sitting here eating this food. I've heard it when I was locked up during my time. I've heard dudes do it all the time. Took mine all the way. I went to trial. I'd be damned if I was going to just go ahead and cop out like that and I was a legal search. I'm sorry, but that's not everybody. Everybody don't have the mentality or the mindset, the luxury of doing so. I'm not saying being in jail is a luxury. I'm just saying some people have lawyers. I had lawyers. I had commissary. So I ain't never really had to eat none of that food. A lot of people don't have that. So it's getting dangerous out here, man. You don't know who out here working. You don't know who out here working, man. And they beat up under you. Some of them went to jail and came home thorough. And once they found out about it, they have a federal program that hire you to be an informant. Being an informant is a job now. Our times done changed. I don't even know what the real meaning of snitch is no more. I thought it was when you do a crime with somebody and you do something to save yourself and you go home. Now it don't matter. If you in the streets, you can't say nothing about nothing. Or what's the other ones they use, man? There's so many that they use, but the crazy thing is it's the people that be on this internet that never been locked up in their life that come up with the theories of what a snitch is. Clown talk. And they ain't never been in jail in their life and never will go to jail. They be the first one to snitch, but on the internet calling somebody a snitch. It's crazy out here, man. Very dangerous. Very dangerous right now, man. And yo, the end of the day, like I was saying about Puff, I really, I don't believe in sending nobody to jail, but I also know Puff. I've been around Puff several occasions. I watched him talk crazy to his staff before. I watched it like they little kids. I've heard crazy things on the inside. I used to be at Roger Barnes when he started Ciroc Boys. I was a Ciroc boy running up and down. And Cassie gave Barnes the love because Barnes was definitely holding Cassie down when we used to make moves. She used to call him crying, and we about to go do a party somewhere in Atlanta, and he can't go because she crying. Puff only. At that time, that was the only man he trusted around Cassie. She called him to come help Puff. Rod Barnes was, yo, man, I'll meet y'all at the club, man. oh boy, then you know what, this. I ain't gonna speak on, but here go, and sis, I'll be there. So my thing is, I don't like no man to hit on no woman. You ain't a thorough dude. You hitting on women and beating on women, and you can just walk away and leave, even if she making you mad. I might let a woman get one or two. I ain't gonna lie, one or two, you hit me right. I might be a reflect, but still I'm not indulging in that. So I don't commend him for that. But a person like him can go and get treatment of anger management and learn how to treat a woman. But he let his power get to him, and that's what's the crazy thing. He let his power get to him. He was a college dude, started hanging around thugs that wasn't nothing to play with, wolfing all of them, and then he wanted to take it upon himself to act like he a thug now because he got, the power around him. Blowing cars up and all that, that's crazy. Allegedly blew up Kid Cudi car. She testified to that, so I'm gonna still say allegedly, but still, that's crazy to me, man. Because somebody spoke to your woman, punched Drake in the face because he spoke to Cassie. Now it's showing that Drake was trying to get in and holler at her. What's she doing over one of his joints? I get that part, but don't play the man woman. But just for somebody speaking to your woman that might, got a name out there as well, and then you swinging on him because you puffed, I don't know. I know he just knew who to punch in the face and things of that nature. Because man, ain't nobody ever punching me in my face, and then that's just what it is. I'm sorry. But hearing all this crazy mess about him, the way he treated people, sometimes God puts you in a place to slow you down, man. But what they got on him is not no Rico. That's domestic violence. And a man or a woman that does domestic violence have a chance to go and get some counseling and change their life, and can once again be accepted if they show that that it worked. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. But too much going on out here, man. Y'all gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful, cause it's a lot of dangerous wannabes, man. And when I say wannabes, they want to be a real dude, but they done signed up with the police, so it's over. The wannabe and the is real dudes is a rap. We don't know who is who out here no more, man. And it's sad we tearing our own culture down. Nobody want to stick together. Everybody want to know. Everybody want to be the first one to have the flyers this or the flyers that, or stun on each other. I love to see another man shining and all that. That just make me go hard. Yo, where you get that from? I want to get me one of them. I want to try. Yo, that joint look good, my G. I like those sneakers you got, homie. Where I can get a pair of them joints. And you got people like, he think he the shit because he got a pair, or he think he the shit because he riding around in that. Suppose I want to see our black brothers come up from where we came from, riding in something nice and all that. But we also need to share love, man, share information. And being that you up here, BBS Wayne, that networking thing that we just did with y'all down in North Carolina, that's the example of what I'm talking about. Showing love in other states, piling up together, networking, that was powerful. A lot more of that need to go on. For real. And we about to create one in Durham, man. It's going to be the grown-up Sunday Fun Day, the grown-up block party. With all the cats out here that got we all hanging out outside of the club, car wash. You're going to have the girls out there washing the cars. Going to have the hookah. I'm glad you up here, Paulie Snubnose, and see you too. Tell sis we got to get them hookahs ready. I got something nice. Every Sunday, man, out there networking, man. Networking, exchanging information, helping each other build, and having a good time all at the same time. That's what's powerful. We are powerful together, man. We are one of the most powerful people on this planet. Our bloodline is powerful. That's why we have got babies, if we have babies with other race, the black bloodline is more powerful. I didn't make this up. That's just what it is. It is, man. But yeah, we're about to start it up, man. We're going to start it up down in Durham. We're going to do it at Diamond Girls. Because we got the big parking lot, the big grass. We can put all the nice cars and all that out there. Have the girls out there washing the cars. Y'all might want to get your car washed. We're going to bring the hookahs out there. And we're going to have the slushy drinks, and as well as regular drinks. And food. Tacos, the hot dogs, probably the big chicken plates. We're going to have it all out there. We're going to do it real grown-up style and do it early. Everybody can have fun and then go home and get some rest and be ready for the next week, man. That's what it's all about, man. But yeah, I see y'all in a minute, man. I just wanted to bring it to y'all's attention what's going on out here with this puff stuff and that sex, money, murder movement, man. They just did Young Thug and them down there. They just tried the baby out there with him and his crew, saying that he was about to get one. Now they got the sex, money, murder. Now, sex, money, murder, the ones they got, they don't have no high-face celebrities in there, but there's 30 of them that they got. So anybody making any move better watch the circle that you keep, man, because everybody is not solid. You be around people that go home, you think they go home, they go and talking to the police, man, and they reporting information every day. That's why we've been left them streets alone, because it ain't about nothing, man. We know how to get money more than one way, and I keep telling dudes that. Try to get money more than one way. And don't be lazy. Stop worrying about what the next man got. Get what your hand called for. And still help a brother. I go and do stuff and help people do stuff for free sometimes. I don't need money all the time. I want to see this brother strive. I want to see him graduate. Or this female graduate that I'm cool with. I'll do something. I want to help her. I don't need no money. Now, you know, if it continues to make money or whatever, then they'll offer, or, you know, maybe I'll just slide my way in to help and get some money. But other than that, people trying to start something, you don't need no money. You don't got to always get a check from them, man. Try to help each other grow. And watch how powerful stuff going to be. It's getting ready to get crazy in a minute, man. It's getting ready to be big because we got a lot of movement. That BBS boy movement is on to something real powerful. And I remember when y'all first started it, man. And Dame used to come over to Jersey and all that with y'all. And yeah. And look at it now. And watch what it's getting ready to be next year. And I was glad to be a part of it. So I want to salute y'all too. And we ain't stopping. We getting ready to create something more bigger down here for the next year. So y'all get ready, man. And I'm here if y'all need me. But yeah, your boy Big Boost, man. I'll see y'all in a minute.